in God's Word. Today, October 25th, our readings, 2 Kings 6, 1 Timothy 3, Daniel 10, Psalm 119, 1 to 24. Let's turn to Daniel chapter 10, and we will not be getting back to it, but the book of Daniel is one filled with stories of present, at that time, present actions and history and of things happening in Babylon, and of Jewish men who are standing strong for the Lord, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and of course Daniel, or as he's known in Babylon, Belteshazzar. Yeah, that's a mouthful. And how they've predetermined they're going to follow the Lord their God and no other. And so the fiery furnace, Daniel in the lion's den, each living according to the purposes of God and for God, not compromising. And so God then also uses Daniel and gives him insight into dreams and visions. He gives him things to talk about for the future. And chapter 10 is one of those chapters. Really, it goes with chapter 9. But chapter 10, there's this vision that Cyrus, the king of Persia, had about let's just read it and see. So first it says, in the third year of Cyrus, king of Persia, a word was revealed to Daniel, who was named Belteshazzar. And the word was true, and it was a great conflict. And he understood the word and had understanding of the vision. In those days I, Daniel, was mourning for 3 weeks. I ate no delicacies, no meat or wine entered my mouth, nor did I anoint myself at all for the full 3 weeks. On the 24th day of the first month, I was standing on the bank of the great river, that is, the Tigris. I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a man clothed in linen with a belt of fine gold from Uphaz around his waist. And he goes on to describe the vision. Others didn't see it. And when he heard the voice, the sound of his words, verse 9, and I heard the sound of his words, I fell on my face in a deep sleep with my face to the ground. And behold, verse 10, a hand touched me and set me trembling on my hands and knees. And he said to me, O Daniel, man greatly loved, understand the words that I speak to you and stand upright, for now I have been sent to you. And when he spoke this word to me, I stood up trembling, and he said to me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand and humbled yourself before your God, your words have been heard. And I have come because of your words. The prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days, but Michael, one of the chief priests, came to help me, for I was left there with the kings of Persia, and came to make you understand what is to happen to your people in the latter days, for the vision is for days yet to come. You're like, what's happening? So Daniel's been waiting, trying to figure out all of what's been happening to him and the visions and these things. And the angel comes and says, hey, I've been sent, but I was held up in battle. And we're getting an insight into the spiritual realm here that is unlike very many places in the Bible. And because we know about Daniel that he was a praying guy, I think the spiritual battle awareness comes to him, right? For someone who doesn't pray, they're not interested in the spiritual realm or the spiritual battle. When we begin to pray, we're engaging in something that is ongoing. We engage in a spiritual war that Jesus has won. It's not a who's going to win kind of war, but it's a, will God be at work in various places kind of war, right? And the enemy's trying to stop God from working and from sending angels and from releasing people and helping people and doing the things that God desires to be done in and for the people of earth. And so here we get this idea of a spiritual battle. The prince of the kingdom of Persia. And it says, Michael, one of the chief priests came to help me. And he's going to tell him at the end, I have to go back to fight against the prince of Persia. And behold, look, when I go, behold, the prince of Greece will come. You're like, what is going on? Yeah, there's spiritual battles. Sometimes when you're not getting a breakthrough, take some time to fast and pray. Call for another brother or sister to pray with you, to stand up against the wiles of the enemy, and ask God for victory in your situation, for a breakthrough. Until next time, keep growing little by little.